What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, and sure enough, I enabled the experience on the Blaze Farm. Indeed, I did it. Most of you were saying pretty much the same thing. Really? Really? Most of you are saying the same thing. I think what I'll do is I'll have it enabled for now until I come up with a different source for experience or something like that down the road. Or it's just really not required at that point, or, you know, things like that. But for right now, I did enable the EXP drops for my Blaze. So that's good. I did get a few levels, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. And I should probably look at starting to, like, enchant books and things like that. But before we get too carried away with enchanting, as you can see, Cavalier 3, I think I'll pass. But before we get too carried away with enchanting and things like that, we have some other stuff that we need to deal with, or at least look into. And one of those items is we still only have 16 diamonds. We are down to 9 lapis lazuli. 9 of them. That's not a very good number, in case you guys don't know numbers. 9's not a good number. Lapis. That only gives us 3 enchants. So yeah, ultimately, we don't even have the capability of doing more enchanting anytime soon. So, one of my main goals here in the near-ish future, because it requires a ton of power, don't get me wrong. And we'll have to deal with that as well as we go on with it, but the digital miner is on my forefront. Now, most of this stuff we can actually make already. A good majority of this stuff we have or we can make. Okay? All this stuff, diamonds, etc. The only piece that we do not have the capability of making is refined obsidian. Okay? Now, refined obsidian is not complicated to make. It requires osmium. It requires refined obsidian dust. Okay? And to get refined obsidian dust, you need to put obsidian dust with diamond in the metallurgic infuser. Okay? Now, to get obsidian dust, you basically throw it in the enrichment chamber. So, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But for this, we need an osmium compressor. Indeed, this is what we need. And this is kind of your first, like, tier 2 power or tier 2 machine upgrade with mechanism is kind of what I would think. And they require these advanced control circuits instead of just the basic ones, right? So now you know we've gone up a tier, right? Simple as that. Now, luckily enough, well, guess what? I prepared a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but we can get ourselves the advanced control circuits pretty easily. I don't know. Do I have the steel over here? Or is it over yonder? Ooh, it might be over yonder. Over yonder. We have arrived. There it is right there. Beautiful. And glass. I actually need that as well. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to take a stack of glass over to the other area there. I swear I heard a boom or something. Oh, no. It was the campfire. It's okay. It's okay, everyone. No one need to panic. Alright, and we'll take that over as well. So, basically what we need to do is we need a little bit of osmium. Boop, boop. Just like so. And we need to get ourselves all of the parts that are required for this machine. The osmium compressor, we require some buckets and just some infused alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, let's get buckets. That's pretty easy as well. Man. Not a hard recipe at all, actually. So, boom, boom, boom. And steel casing. That gives us the osmium compressor. Can throw that down on our line. No big deal. It'll do what it needs to do. We can throw some obsidian in the enrichment chamber. Right? We already talked about that. And we can throw some osmium in the lower slot there for us to liquefy it. Okay? It doesn't require much else other than that. You know, it's pretty straightforward. And refined obsidian is a very strong item. It really is. It can make some pretty darn good armors. These armors are very, very strong, and probably something I should look at getting over top of my osmium ones here, okay? But, you know, it's one of those things that we'll probably leave it for right now. But it's really good armor that, if you want to, probably worth the wait, okay? Now, for this, we need obsidian and diamond, all right? Now, we're a little bit low on diamond, so we're going to just take 1. And we're going to turn this 1 into 8. Pretty straightforward through the enrichment chamber. Actually, we're going to do 2. I just forgot that we had 16 obsidian dust. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I swear, I completely took the permit. I know how to fly this thing, okay? Okay. All right, boom and boom. Throw those in the metallurgic infuser. We'll throw this plate in there as well. Boom, boom, boom. And this is going to give us the refined obsidian dust. Excellent. And then that guy is going to go in our osmium compressor. Now it's going to use up this liquid osmium and all that kind of stuff. I think is it 1-to-1? Yeah, it's basically 1-to-1. So 1 osmium per refined obsidian dust gives you the refined obsidian ingot. All right. Now, how close are we? Obviously, we need another steel casing. Obviously, we have the basic control circuit, so we're good there. Let's get at least a couple of these items knocked off, okay? So, first things first is this guy right here. Boom, boom, boom. So, we have a steel casing. Excellent. We have a control circuit. That's good. We need to get some atomic alloys. So, that requires a refined obsidian with a reinforced alloy, okay? Reinforced alloy is an infused alloy with a diamond. All right. So for that, guess what we're going to do? We're going to need another diamond. We're going to need another diamond. It would not surprise me if I run out of diamonds during this whole procedure. We will see, though. I hope I have enough. I hope I do. But we'll find out soon enough. I'm going to throw just some more refined osmium in there just to have it. Okay? Good. Now this guy here, we're already diamond, so we can throw the enriched diamond already in there so that we're good to go. And then we'll do the infused alloy. And then we have to upgrade that again with the refined obsidian, as you can see there. Pretty straightforward though, nothing too crazy. And we need how many of these? So we need 2 teleportation cores, which is 4, 6, 7. We need 7 of them, okay? So the 8 that I'm making here, along with the 1 refined obsidian that I'm going to use in the enrichment chamber. Oh, what? You can't? Oh, what? Maybe I gotta... Oh, I think I have to crush it first. I don't have a crusher. That's a problem. I mean, we can quickly make a crusher. That's not a big deal. It's not a huge deal. I'll make a crusher. I think it's worth it anyways. I've more or less been avoiding it, to be honest with you all. So, alright. So, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. Let's quickly look up the requirements for a crusher here, and we can get that block going as well. Boom. It is lava buckets. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Okay, good. Let's get... You know what? I'm going to go and get these items, and then we'll build the crusher, and we'll carry on with our actual project. Alright, we got the crusher. Very nice. Luckily, it does not take your buckets. So if you were concerned that you were about to lose your buckets, have faith. You are a-okay. Alright? I did use up my steel casing, so I'll build another one of those for our other project here. Okay? So, crusher, same kind of thing. We're going to throw it down. And now we can actually crush out one of these refined obsidian. Boom, just like so. We got even more. That's great. We have quite a bit of it. Alright, and we have the reinforced alloys. Good. So now all we need is this guy right here. We're going to enrich it, just like we've done all the other ones. You're getting 8 times the use. I pretty much always recommend enriching your items that you're going to supply into your metallurgic infuser over here so that you can get the most out of your resources. Okay? Now these 8 here will convert into the ultimates, I believe they're called. The ultimates? Or the next one? Atomics, sorry. And that's great. That's the next step. So, let's get back to our digital miner. For those of you that don't know, the digital miner is an incredibly powerful tool that you can basically use to get whatever you need. And I think I just saw our first roadblock. I don't think I have enough lapis for this. Do you know how much of a pain it is to go mine for lapis lazuli in this world? Each one of these requires 4. We might be okay. We might have just enough. Oh, we might have just enough. By 1, maybe? Perchance? Wow. That is very, very close. Yeah, okay. Very close to not having enough. Alright, boom. Let's get some gold, and let's complete our teleporters. Teleportation cores. Beautiful. So we have those 2. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Next up, we have our 2 atomics up there. That's good. And we have our last one. So we have 1 there, and there's an additional 2 that are a part of the recipe, along with that control circuit. So that's good. Top line's done, bottom line's done. Now all we got to do is worry about the stuff in the middle. Piston, iron, and control circuits. Let's grab 2 control circuits. It's the same thing on both sides, so that's pretty easy. Let's get 6 of you, 2 of you. I don't think I have cobble over here. We might have to quickly venture on to the other side. Actually, what do I have installed here? Enabled false. Enabled true. We're going old school. 6, 7, 8. We got cobble. Look at that. 8 cobble. It just appeared to us. Out of a vision. Alright, boom. There's our 2 pistons. That's good with the circuits. And just a whole bushel of about 14 iron. No big deal. Logistical sorters. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we only have 1 piece left. And that piece is in the middle, and that is the robot. For the robot here, we need an atomic alloy. We need 2 refined obsidian, a piece of steel. So 2, 1 of you. We need a piece of steel. Easy enough to get. And what else do we need? We needed... Got that, got that. We need these energy tablets. Those are pretty straightforward. We've built quite a few of those already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 of you. I believe that's correct. Boom. 2 of those. Excellent. And last but not least is the personal chest. These ones are actually pretty cool, the personal chest, but they're a little expensive for what you get. So keep that in mind when you plan accordingly. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's make ourselves... Is it 1 or 2? Oops. Wrong item. It's 2 chests. 2 chests, that's 16 planks. I play Minecraft. Beep beep. Personal chest. And the rest of it's just steel, right? Oh, I need the circuit. There we go. Okay. Circuit. Not you. You. Boom. Okay. Personal chest. Excellent. Steel at the top. Refined on the other side. Energy tablets. And atomic alloy. That gives us our robot. And, sure enough, we can shift click in this beautiful digital miner. Yes, indeed. We've already gotten it. That took almost nothing at all, just all of my resources. But, all things considered, it pushed us to a completely different level. And I mean completely different level in the fact that with this guy right here, I can throw it down like that. And it's already attached to the power, which is good. But inside of this, we can set this up to mine or find whatever we want to find. Alright? So what I would like to find is actually a item stack. No. Tag. Lapis. Right? Is that right? I think that's okay. Is that, did I do it right? I forgot to, or is it material? I don't think I have the thing, so we'll just say lapis. Let's see if that works. Take filter. No, that didn't work. We're going to delete that. You know what? All things considered, you can set up all of this stuff accordingly. So you can set it up to auto eject, auto pull. You can set it up to silk touch, which requires more power, right? You can reset it, and you can start it. You can stop it. You can turn on the visuals. That was incredibly close. Like, incredibly close to being a disaster. Oh, there goes the chest. It's fine. No big deal. Wow. That was very, very close. I was not expecting that. Okay. Anyways, like I said, you can get yourself a inventory as well, or a chest here. Like so. Iron chest. We'll start off with that for now. And you can put that guy on the back side here. So it'll start to fill up that chest. But basically what we can do is we can say silk touch on, eject, auto eject on, and we can start. Okay? Basically, we didn't tell it to mine anything, right? So we have to properly configure this thing ahead of time. Alright? So let me do a quick little configuration. I'll show you the configs when I'm done. And then from there, we can get our digital miner at least starting to run. Alright, so I basically just went ahead and started up the machine here with a whole bunch of ores. One of the main ones being I had to go find some lapis lazuli ore. Why is this thing not working? Energy capacity needed buffer. I can't remember what it costs to mine one thing. 2563 started. Is it not receiving power? Why is it not receiving power? Hello? You. Power output. Transporter config. Blue? Output? Blue. Hello? Why is this thing not working? Oh, that's why. Output. Oh, there we go. We are mining. We are mining. Beautiful. Now this thing's going to take a while. We don't have a ton of power or anything like that, but it is searching explicitly for my filters. So as you can see, it's not mining up all the cobblestone and you name it. It is literally just mining up the blocks that I want, which is great. Now this is probably a tax on our system. Let's see. What is this using again? This is currently using 1.83 kFE per tick. Yeah. So our system really can't handle even the power that this is utilizing so far. But we do have the capability of just leaving this running, right? Letting it go and seeing what we get. Okay? So that's the thing that we're going to be doing. Also, I'm going to throw the lapis lazuli here in the enrichment chamber so that we can get as much of it as possible. I feel like that's a pretty darn good strategy. Soon enough, our power will start to decline and do all that kind of stuff. But we've made pretty darn impressive progress, if you ask me, in one episode here. So that's great. One of the things that we could probably remove out of this is the coal ore, for example. We probably don't need all of that, you know, things like that. And, you know, yeah, the rest of this is pretty good. I should probably get some lead. I don't have any diamond, so, you know, that's another limitation at this point in time. I definitely want to get some diamonds going. But I do want to silk touch the ore, right? I don't want just, you know, I don't want just diamonds. I want actual diamond silk touched ore, okay? So, yeah, just one of those things. I'll have to go find some diamonds here in between this and next episode. But it's working. That's all I can ask for. I'm very, very happy. This saves me so much time in collecting resources for us to build other cool things. Speaking of other cool things, I did make another soul shard. We went through that last time. Many of you were like, absolutely, you should have done it, Enderman. etc., etc., etc. I agree 100%. I should have done Enderman. The problem is, Endermen require a lot of resources, to say the least. It is not a cheap endeavor to look at the whole Enderman situation. And the other thing too is, once you do, like, say I built like a tier 2 spawner, for example, and I set that up. Well, you can't fill a soul shard off of soul mobs that are spawned. So you literally have to go around and hunt all the Endermen to get that going. Okay, so that's basically why I didn't really jump on the Enderman to begin with. I need access to the end to ultimately, and do things correctly, right? Those enchants are garbage. I'm just gonna say it right now. They are really bad. Let's get this golden chest plate enchanted with something so that we can just... Oh, that has magnet on it. You know what? I'm probably never gonna wear a chest plate anyways because of the jetpack, so we'll just do that up right quick. No big deal. No big deal. What else can we enchant? Let's see. What do we got? Unbreaking 3. That's pretty good. We got Unbreaking 3 on the helmet too. Let's try the helmet first. Bam. Gourmand 2. Okay, what does Gourmand do? What does Gourmand do? Food is more nourishing and satisfying when consumed. That's actually a really nice enchant. I mean, it's not very defensive or anything like that, but dang, having food to be more worthwhile every time I eat, I'm on board with that. That sounds delicious. I should probably be checking my book as well while I'm at it, shouldn't I? Book, power 4. I have power 6, so I think I'm good there. What do we got here? We got leggings for Unbreaking 3. We're going to do them up. Unbreaking 3 is a fantastic enchant. Unbreaking 3, Chilling Rebuke, and Soulbound. Okay. You know, I'm going to be a little sad to lose my magnet, but there's a few other things that we can do to kind of improve that whole situation. So that's just something we can deal with overall. The other thing that I've kind of looked into or thought about is, let's get ourselves a disenchanting table or a disenchanter. So let me grab those resources. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Well, the power's holding up okay. Power's holding up. I'm a little bit excited about that. That's good to see. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Iron. Like so. Good. We'll get ourselves the enchanting table. And it's 2 diamonds? No, I mean, sorry. 2 pieces of gold? Oh, you know what? I don't know that we have the obsidian for this. Oh, we might. Oh, I think we just barely have enough, don't we? Ooh, just barely enough of a lot of things. We are scraping by, ladies and gents. Scraping by. Okay, beautiful. Disenchanter. So this is another thing that we can utilize, hopefully, here, to more or less, I can go like this, or I should be able to go like this. We can get ourselves a book, which, you know what I should get? I should get a cow spawner. That's what I should get. Get some leather up in here. I've been struggling with the leather like no tomorrow. Alright, we gotta... Is there a better way to make a book? These books, man, I tell you, they've been nothing but a curse. Not really. Nope, not at all. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We'll just keep using the drying rack here. And I'll get some books. And basically what I'm hoping to achieve here is I want to pull the magnet 3 off of these leggings so that I can put them onto these leggings. Okay, make sense? I hope so. So I'm not too sure how this process works, but basically what it's telling me is it's going to give me Unbreaking 3 with a cost of 3 levels. I believe that's correct. Now we have Magnet 3, which now it's going to get me for the cost of 3 levels. And now we're down to the basic osmium leggings. Nothing too crazy there. I am basically going to junk them. Okay? I don't care about getting myself an extra thing. Okay? Simple as that. So now we have Unbreaking 3 and we have Magnet 3. Okay? So basically we can take our leggings, We can throw them in there, and we can do magnet 3. Boom. Enchantment cost of 6. And we're set up. Beautiful. I love it. Now, on breaking 3, let's see. I have it on there. I don't have it on this pick. Excellent. So I can add now in breaking 3 onto our cobalt pickaxe. Sweet. So, disenchanting is really, really strong. I did get rid of some items. I do have a mending one here, which I definitely want to do next. Boom, just like that, and we got ourselves a mending book as well. And a terrible, terrible leather tunic that we can do nothing with. Oh, that feels so bad. I'm going to disenchant the osmium helmet and items off of there as well. I'm trying to see, do they go in chronological order? I'm guessing if I did that, that's sweeping edge. I'm just kind of guessing based on the way the other thing went. I kind of need another book. Let's find out for sure. I want to kind of quickly science this, or is it random, right? I mean, we only had 2 items on that last book, so on that last enchant, so it could have easily been random, 50-50, but I just got them in that order. So that's definitely a possibility as well. So let me get this leather. I was trying to decide as well, just kind of zooming over the world. I'm going to probably start killing some endermen, stuff like that. I cleared out a little section of land over here, okay? And I think this is where we're going to build our next building. And I think it's going to be a farm, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then at that point in time, I definitely want to light up this island almost completely and get a villager working in that farm, right? See if we can't start farming some carrots and things like that and get a little bit of vanilla villager action going on in this island, okay? So I think next episode we'll build a farm while our digital miner's doing its thing over here and all things are going well. Wow. Is this just meeting demand? That's impossible. But look at that. Almost a stack of iron ore. No lapis, though. That makes me a little sad. We got some tin. We got some gold. All good things. We still have 2,400 more blocks to mine, so that's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. We will just let it go. I won't hold it back anymore. You guys don't hold it back either, okay? Simple as that. All right, let's see. Is this just... Yeah, I think it's just straight up chronological order. Unbreaking 2. Yep. Efficiency 4. It is just pulling the first enchant. Okay. So if I throw this book into here, it's going to give me Unbreaking 3. Okay? Off of this helmet. That's cool and all. I definitely will be doing that, but, you know, not a high priority at this point in time. I'm actually more curious. What does the book give me? Soulbound. Kind of sort of garbage. Not going to lie. And we're also pretty much out of levels. So I'm going to have to go farm on the blaze. Do up that a little bit. Mending. I should probably put mending on these pants, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. Oh, baby. Look at us go. We are getting decked out a little bit more here. And that feels good. We're just going to pop this guy off. We're going to turn this on. We can put it away. No big deal. Leave it nice and crooked. Leave it gangsta style over here. And we're going to farm ourselves some experience. So that's going to be it for me. I'm going to be farming down here. Getting myself some blazes. Killing them off with a punch. Like so. On my bamboo. And getting some levels. So anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate all the continued support that you guys are giving me. And I can't wait to give you guys even more and more content. Bye-bye for now. And I'll catch you next time.